friends, welcome to this channel. Today we are going to see chemical kinetics. Just a short introduction of chemical kinetics. I have included what is rate and rate constant. Just a small topics on chemical kinetics. Later on we can see more topics in chemical kinetics. I will upload more videos in chemical kinetics later. Now we are going to see a small thing about what is chemical kinetics. That is, chemical kinetics deals with rate of chemical reaction and the factors that influence the rate. Then in chemical kinetics, time is a variable and the rate of change of concentration of reactants or products with respect to time is considered. Then we are going to see what is rate and how we can express the rate of a reaction. Generally, rate of a reaction is expressed in terms of reactants or products. In terms of reactant, it is expressed by minus dC by dt. We include a negative sign in case of reactant, whereas in case of product, we represent it as dC by dt. So here we don't put any negative sign, just dC by dt. Then next is the general equation of rate law expression is given as the rate law expression and the equation for rate law expression for a reaction. This is simply a representation of a general reaction. AA plus BB plus CC plus GD is minus 1A dA by dt is equal to minus 1B dB by dt. These 1A and 1B are equations of reactants. We are including negative sign for reactant side, and for products we write it as 1C dC by dt and 1D dd by dt. For products we don't put negative sign, it is generally represented by a positive sign. Next, to understand it, we can represent it by we can understand it by using this example. N2 plus 3H2 to gives 2NH3. The rate law expression for this reaction is given by minus d by dt N2 minus 1 by 3 d by dt H2 1 by 2 d by dt NH3. By using this equation, we have to write this expression, rate law expression for this reaction N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3, where say minus 1 by, in nitrogen we don't have any numbers, so minus 1 by 1. For the reactant side we are putting minus 1 by 1 d. Capital A is N2. So we put minus 1 by 1 dN2 by dt is equal to, for H2 we have 3, this is small b, and hydrogen is capital B. So we write it as 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 dH2, this is capital B, dH2 by dt. which is equal to the products. What is the product? We have 2 NH3 as the product. We consider it as small c and NH3 is capital C. Is equal to, for product we indicate it by a positive sign. So we have to write it as 1 by 2 D DNH3 by dt. So it is a very simple expression, and this is the rate law expression for the above reaction. See, I have a simple problem regarding the rate, and the question is, in a reaction 2N2O5 to give 4NO2 plus O2, the rate can be expressed as, this is the reaction, and the rates are given as minus GN2O5 by dt is equal to K1N2O5, dNO2 by dt is equal to K2N2O5, and dO2 by dt is equal to K3N2O5. Then the question is, how are K1, K2 and K3 related? We have to use the rate expression, and we have to find out K1, K2 and K3, and we have to find out how these K1, K2 and K3 are related. And they have given 4 options, and this problem is a very simple one. See, the solution is, first step, we have to use the rate equation, that is minus 1 by A dA by dt is equal to minus 1 by B dB by dt is equal to 1 by C dC by dt is equal to 1 by D by dt. So by using this expression, we have to write the rate for this expression, rate equation for this expression. So this is, we consider this as small a, this 2 is considered as small a, and N2O5 is capital A, and this is the reactant. So we write it as minus 1 by 2 dN2O5 by dt. Next, the product side we have 4. This we can consider it as B, and this we can consider it as capital B, and we have 1 in place of C, and O we consider it as capital C. We have to apply in the equation. Reactant side we have minus 1 by 2 dN2O5 by dt. In the product side we have 1 by 4 dNO2 by dt is equal to, in the place of oxygen we doesn't have any number, so dO2 by dt is equal to, we relate it by KN2O5. See these options 1, 2 and 3, they have in common KN2O5, that is K1, K2 and K3. So we can write it as KN2O5 in common. Then we have to equate 1 by 1 to KN2O5. By doing it, we get this 2 goes this side. We get minus GN2O5 by dt is equal to 2KN2O5 is equal to K1N2O5. This minus GN2O5 by dt is equated to K1N2O5. So we are putting K1N2O5. We are equating it to K1N2O5. Likewise, we have to do it for dNO3 by dt and dO2 by dt. By doing it, we are getting dNO2 by dt is equal to 4KN2O5. Then that is equated to K2N2O5. Then for O2 we get KN2O5, that we are equating it to K3N2O5. By using this third equation, we are equating it to K3N2O5. dO2 by dt is equal to K3N2O5 by dt. Okay. Next, we have to equate these two. To find out the values of K1, K2 and K3, we have to equate these two equations. That is, we have N2O5 in common, so we don't want to take that. We are going to take 2K and K1. We are equating both K and K1. By equating it, we get 2K is equal to K1. This 4K and K2 we are going to equate for NO2. And for K3 we are going to equate K with K3. By equating we get this 2 goes this side in the denominator. This 2 is in multiplication. So this 2 goes down. So K is equal to K1 by 2. Then 4K is equal to this 4 goes down. And we get K is equal to K2 by 4. And K3 is equal to K. So by equating this, we have K in common. So we have to put K1 by 2, K2 by 4 is equal to K3. We are multiplying it by 4 to remove the denominator. So when we multiply it by 4, this will get cancelled. 2. We get 2K1. And when we multiply K2 with 4, this will get cancelled and we get 2K2. And when we multiply K3 with 4, we get 4K3. And this is the answer finally we got. And we have this answer in option A. So option A is the correct one. Very simple. See, now rate constant. We are going to see about rate constant. For a reaction, this is the general reaction. AA plus BB to give CC plus DD. For this reaction, the rate is given as K, A to the power of concentration small a and B to the power of concentration CV. This is the rate equation and they have given that rate is equal to K when reactants are present at unit concentration. When both the reactants A and B are present at a unit concentration means 1. Then the rate is equal to K. In the above equation, when A and B becomes 1, the rate will be K. Then the rate constant can also be determined by measuring the rate of a reaction when concentration of reactants are united. That is the above reaction. What I said in the above reaction, rate is equal to K. Or we can write the rate constant by knowing the rate at any concentration of reactants. That means it is given by the relation rate constant is equal to rate divided by AA and B to the power B. The unit of rate constants are, these two are the units. The unit of rate constant is moles decimeter minus 3 second inverse or moles decimeter minus 3 whole power n, where n is equal to A plus B. N is equal to sum of A plus B. We can see in the other videos zero order, first order and second order reaction, their graphs, and how to find the unit of rate constant.